I could walk it with my eyes closed. The cracks in the pavement I still know. The corner where the bakery used to be, before whatever's there now with its glow. The hill that felt much steeper as a kid, the shortcut through the school fence we'd use, the house with the dog that doesn't live there. The sounds have changed but not the avenue. Same road, different everything, still mine somehow. The road I grew up on looks smaller than it did, but I still feel it. The road I grew up on, and something I forgot comes back when I walk it. Come back maybe twice a year now, less than I intend to if I'm fair. The city took me somewhere worth going, but left me owing something too out there. The neighbors who remember when I was short, or the aunt who says you never come back. I tell her I've been busy, which is true, but not the whole of it, and that's a fact. Same road, same pull, different me. The road I grew up on looks smaller than it did, but I still feel it. The road I grew up on, and something I forgot comes back when I walk it. The cracks, the corner, the hill, the shortcut, all of it still there, waiting like it knew you'd be back. The road I grew up on looks smaller than it did, but I still feel it. The road I grew up on, and I'll come back more, or I'll actually come back. Turning the corner now, the house is just ahead. Same gate, different color, but I know it. Light in the kitchen window, visible from the end of the block. The way it always was when I came home, before the hour or after on the clock. Someone stayed up for me every time, not saying much, just being there. A cup of something on the table, a question in the shape of care. The light was on, it always was. They left it on. Someone left the light on, and I didn't know what that cost them. Someone left the light on, and I only understood it later. I live alone now in a different city. I leave no light on for myself, but sometimes on the late new home, I think about that particular shelf. The mug that was already filled, the way they'd hear the door and stir, and act like they weren't waiting up, pretending they just happened to be there. The light was on, I didn't always notice someone left the light on, and I didn't know what that cost them. Someone left the light on, and I only understood it later. I should call more than I do. I should say that I know now what the light was for. Someone left the light on, and I didn't know what that cost them. Someone left the light on, and I'm gonna call them when I get home tonight. The window glowing from the end of the block, still, after all this time, still on. Took the long way just to see it, the neighborhood I used to know by heart. The Pojang matcha isn't there now, but the smell of something similar starts. The kids in the schoolyard are different, the trees are the same, taller now. The stationery shop became a cafe. I stood there for a minute wondering how it changed while I wasn't watching, but it knows me still somehow. Old neighborhood, I keep coming back even when I have no reason. Old neighborhood, and you look different but you feel the same. Where we'd hang around at twilight, the convenience store that's now a chain, the church bell still doing its Sunday thing, the mountain behind it just the same. I took a photo, then deleted it. Some things are better kept inside. The neighborhood doesn't need a caption, it just needs me to have been by. Still here, still mine, still home in a way. Old neighborhood, I keep coming back even when I have no reason. Old neighborhood, and you look different but you feel the same. Still mine, old neighborhood. I keep coming back even when I have no reason. Old neighborhood, and I should visit more, I know, I know. Took the long way out to no reason, just because. house is different now. They painted it while I was in the city, a color I don't recognize as home. Moved the furniture around in winter, and now the living room feels like someone else's own. The room I grew up in is the study. The posters gone, the shelves repurposed, and I stood in the doorway for a moment, doing something that I hadn't surfaced. Different now, not wrong, just different. The house is different now, and so am I, so that makes two of us. The house is different now, but it was mine once, and that doesn't leave. They kept the table that we always ate at, the one with the mark I made at 9. And I pressed my thumb into it quietly, like proving something that I'm still that line. Some things change and some things hold on, and knowing which is which takes years. The house changed, the mark stayed, I came back, and that's the shape of what home means appears. Still the table, still the mark, still home. The house is different now, and so am I, so that makes two of us. The house is different now, but it was mine once, and that doesn't leave. My thumb is still here, I'm still here. We both changed, that's okay. The house is different now, and so am I, so that makes two of us. The house is different now, and I love it anyway, and I love them anyway. Sitting at the table now, same chair, different person, pressing my thumb into the mark again. The bag is packed by the front door, the same routine as every time. The extra food they made for the journey, the things they slipped in without asking mine. They walk me to the corner always, no further, that's the rule we made. So I don't have to watch them going back, and they don't have to watch me start to fade. I'll visit more, I mean it this time, I always mean it. I'll visit more, I promise, and this time I'm going to actually try. I'll visit more, I promise, and the train is in an hour, so I should go. Turned around once at the corner, they were still there, which I knew they'd be. Waved in a way that tried to say more than the wave could carry for me. On the train now, food they packed beside me, the city getting closer as I go. And something about leaving home gets harder, the older and the farther that I grow. I'll visit more. The train says otherwise, but I mean it. I'll visit more, I promise. And this time I'm going to actually try. I'll visit more, I promise. And I already miss it from the second stop. In the bag, the wave at the corner. I'll be back sooner this time. I will. I'll visit more, I promise. And this time I'm going to actually try. I'll visit more, I promise. Tonight, the city's getting closer, home getting further. Two things true at once. See you soon, I mean it.